And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the 2017 YugiTuber Grand Championship. In this match, we have Lithium2300 playing Monarchs going up against our reigning champion, Blair Hunter, with TheCardGuyz playing Cosmo. And big shoutouts to MST TV, as always, for hooking us up with the awesome intro and the awesome logo. Check out the description for his channel and be sure to give him a sub. But for this commentary, we have none other than Nim Nim.
How you guys doing? All right, so what I'm really excited to see is I think Monarchs was a really good choice to move into. It's an unfortunate matchup, that's for sure, but I think Monarchs was a good choice to kind of play in this kind of format that we designed because completely disabling the extra deck for most rogue decks is normally going to just spell out game, but we see Cosmos doing their thing, you know, the Blair Hunter special.
That's got to be Blair's favorite deck if I've ever seen one. But
oh, absolutely.
He's just doing what it does best. Looks like he's going to end on a tin can, and I didn't see what he added there because we do have a sped up version here.
No,
Forerunner's in Grave. Forerunner Slip Rider hit Grave, so it's got to be. It could be Destroyer then.
I don't think it was Destroyer. What was the walking?
Oh, Walker. Thing? Walker's
yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
The walking thingy.
The walking thing. So Lithium with that pantheism from the tenacity.
Okay.
And so, I mean, he's looking pretty good. I like that Foolish Burial of Belongings. That's a cool new synergy with the Monarch deck, just to get your Prime or your Pantheism in the graveyard. I really like that.
And I see that Vanity's Fiend, excuse me, Vanity's Emptiness is banned, but Vanity's Fiend just pretty in his hand there. That's going to actually be really devastating to the Cosmo matchup. I'm not sure if Cosmo has a way to get around that because they can't summon Dark Destroyer or anything.
Yeah, so if he manages to just hard summon it before Blair has a chance to respond, he could be in pretty good shape. He's got the Return of the Monarchs too, so he can possibly gain even more advantage. He's got Domain to lock out Blair's extra deck, which isn't too relevant because Cosmo doesn't really utilize the extra deck too much. But this Vanity's Fiend could just spell out game depending on what Blair has at his disposal.
Yeah, there it is. And then there's going to be more advantage off of that return and everything. This is just looking really scary now. Like, you couldn't get the tin can or anything.
This is just like 2015 Nats with one Ether. Like, that's what this is right now.
One Ether, one Pantheism.
Oh my god. So
Monarch still manages to have the upper hand. Well, wait, how much does Walker have? Can Walker crash with it? Yeah,
so Walker's 24, so he did tribute it and he could just summon it, but Lithium can summon the Ether because it is a tribute summon. So now Ether's going to get to trigger along with the Return of the Monarchs. So now he gets an Erebus, he's going to send some more cards. He's probably going to summon I don't actually know what he's going to summon here. Maybe Kuraz, but if he
Is there another Kuraz in the deck? Or
possibly, but if he pops the Landwalker, he's in an odd spot because then the Landwalker is just going to go down into something else.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but to his knowledge, that's the only ship he knows he has in his hand. So if he does get a little floater, dude, he might not be able to bring out anything else.
That's true, but it looks like Blair is going to banish the Landwalker and he's going to grab something. I think Lithium actually decided not to
summon Kuraz or anything. That's a weird decision.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just a little strange.
But regardless, I mean,
Slip Rider
these
comes
guys know
out.
what they're doing. I don't put it past them.
It's really unfortunate we don't get to see Domain used to its full potential here.
Yeah.
Because, of course, you're against Cosmo, which is a really awkward matchup, but
I think it's interesting because, I mean, there is still one Stormforth available, too, which is a really good way to kind of out the Cosmos.
That March of the Monarchs looks super scary.
Yeah, and with Majesty's Fiend as well, which Majesty's Fiend just literally destroys Cosmo. Like, Vanity's Fiend does, too, but Majesty's Fiend's a whole nother level. So if I were Lithium here, I would just play the March and sack for the Majesty's Fiend, and that's really all you got to do.
Yeah. That's pretty much game wrapped up there.
The only thing you have to worry about at this point is if Blair has, like, Storming or Quaking or something that just doesn't destroy. Oh, Cosmojo's out. Okay.
That's something you got to worry, too.
That's a card. Okay. The unfortunate thing is that, I mean, oh, no, I guess he has the Wicked Witch, so he's going to make Blair burn a K to keep it alive. But
thing is now Dark Destroyer can't get... Well, Dark Destroyer can get around by battle, I guess, but that March of the Monarch might cause some problems as well.
Yeah.
It's just... I think Lithium's ahead really far on an advantage at this point. It's looking really good for him.
Yeah, he's already cycling his primes as well, so he's already got the tribute fodder for the next turn that follows up. I mean, he's looking really strong here. I'm really anxious to see what Blair has at his disposal to kind of maybe turn this around, but, I mean, March of the Monarchs, everyone makes a joke, is like a terrible card, but it's if you're going up against it and you don't have an out, it just sucks.
Yep.
Well, Cosmo Town's a good start. He's going to get back the Slip Rider, and he's got a Straw Man, too, so he's going to get to Special Summon.
Comes a Slip Rider, but it's unfortunately negated, so it's like, I don't know. Not seeing Dark Destroyer in this matchup yet.
Well, here's the thing. So the extra deck, well, actually, no, because Domain's still locking him out. I was going to say he's got double Slip Rider here.
He can make his Cyber Dragon Infinity. That would be a treat. Oh, wow.
His Cyber Dragon Infinity that cannot kill Ether, unfortunately. But, yeah, I think Blair's just going to have to pass because, I mean, he's got 2 ships that can float, but unless he has, like, a Dark Destroyer or something, I really don't know what he's going to do. He's just going to float into Tin Can since Strawman does destroy the Slip Rider in the end phase. So he's going to get a couple more cards here, potentially. If he can get a Dark Destroyer in hand, he's set, but it didn't look like he did there.
Nope. It looks like he got the little space shuttle thing that's used for combos. I'm not sure what that... I know that one doesn't have as much utility as the other one, except making a pretty nice turn 1 board.
Yeah, the Delta Shuttle is just primarily used for the combos with Fire King Island.
Yeah.
So, and now that, I mean, he's got Erebus now, he's got Return, so he could potentially get more cards.
Yeah, it looks like Erebus is going to start shutting down the game here slowly. But having 2 Erebus in his hands really, really scary.
And the funny thing is, Erebus is actually a solid out to the Wicked Witch, because it's not immune from card effects, it's just can't be destroyed by battle or destroyed by card effects. So that would probably be the best way to out it. And then you don't really care about what the Slip Rider is going to go down into. It could go into another Wicked Witch, but it looks like he's possibly going to choose the Cosmo Town, though. And he does. I think that was smart, because you're cutting off, like, his resources.
Yeah, being able to mulligan could get something, like, to... Because it looks like I think Lithium's down on resources, too. Like, this might be all he has to work with now. Because he's almost out of Prime Monarchs, I believe. And, he hasn't activated Return, so you can tell he doesn't have really anything in the deck he wants to grab. Maybe, like, he doesn't have anything at all to grab. Right. So this might be all he has to play with. So maybe if Blair can stick it out and just manage this board somehow, then he could have a chance here.
Blair top-decking the Terraforming there for another Cosmo Town.
Blair doesn't have to stack his Cosmo Towns to find him.
This isn't YCS Denver rules, ladies and gentlemen. So he's going to shuffle back the Delta Shuttle.
I'm not sure there's too much that he could mulligan into. Maybe like a Raigeki could help him out at this point. That could possibly shut out the game, but...
Raigeki would probably win him the game, but we'll see. So he's going to tag out the Wicked Witch for a second Slip Rider, pop the Domain, and now his extra deck is available.
Cyber Dragon Infinity.
So he could make Infinity, but the problem is he can't absorb... Wait, he can absorb the Prime Monarch, can't he?
No, he has to absorb an attack position.
Oh, an attack position, that's right. For some reason, I thought it had to be special summoned.
No.
So, yeah, it has to be an attack position, you're right. So he's going to take the Ether, just run over the Erebus for 100. And now he has Negation as well, so...
Oh, it looks like Lithium might have to drop this. He doesn't have any more Prime Monarchs in his graveyard, does he?
If he has one. Might have. No, he does not. He just looked. Wow. So he has Kuraz, but Kuraz is just getting negated by the Infinity.
And it looks like this has...
Wow, this really turned around.
Wow. That was a crazy game.
I know. Lithium had full control of that game the entire time, but then the one destruction of Domain enabling the Infinity play is all he needed.
Who knew Domain in the Cosmo matchup was putting in so much work?
Yeah. And it looks like he's summoning the Kuraz here because he pretty much needs to do something.
It doesn't look like it's going to happen, though.
I mean, I don't know what else he can do at this point. I guess he can use Erebus to possibly cycle something back, but I don't...
He can't even bring out Erebus, so he'd have to... I'm wondering if he has any Domains left in his deck that he could top deck. But it looks like that Prime Monarch's just going to get removed from the field, and then that's all of his Prime Monarch.
Yeah, Domain would have been really nice, you're right, but he could have also just negated that with Infinity as well.
Very true, very true.
I mean, although unless he Tribute Summoned first, and then Blair didn't negate... Oh, wait, no, that wouldn't work. He'd have to play Domain first. But no, actually, Domain would have been perfect, because then if he used Domain, Blair would have had to negate it, and then Kuraz could have popped Infinity.
Oh yeah, this
So
match
as long
just
as
looked like
he needed to bait the Infinity, and because Monarchs are such a linear deck and they really only have one play for the most part every turn.
it's very hard to do, and against such a seasoned player like Blair, it's almost impossible. I
Oh
guess you
yeah,
could say.
Blair's probably played this matchup hundreds of times.
The only way I can see this match ending in Lithium's favor is if he top decks. Well, I don't know if he can bring out the Prime Monarch and then sack it and then attack over that straw man.
That's exactly 1900 if he manages to do that.
So if Blair doesn't have a ship in his hand for some reason, this match might actually be over.
That would be what a way to lose a game.
What a
if
way.
If that were to happen, but I don't know. I don't think that's going to happen at this point.
Yeah, I have a feeling that Blair knows what's up. He's probably got something in his hand.
Yeah. And so Landwalker is going to get popped, and it's probably going to, I don't know, Tin Can, I don't know if he has a lot left. I was just going to grab the Delta Shuttle. Okay. Probably just to wall up a little bit. So we did get an Edia, but the problem is Edia is just going to get negated by Infinity, but he does have Prime at the same time.
Yeah, if Prime can stick and he can summon...
Oh, Blair drew the one of Max C.
Well, I don't know. This still might be like the last-ditch effort, like just summon Vanity's Fiend and hope it sticks. Maybe that one card isn't a ship.
I was going to say, if he just summons the Vanity's... Well, it doesn't matter if it's a ship, because Vanity's Fiend
I will go nuts if he wins the game by attacking over Strawman.
Oh my god, that would just be... That's incredible. If he just has to summon it and attack, because he can't even banish it. There's nothing he can do.
We already know. Okay, so he has one other card in his hand that we don't know what it is. No! Lithium threw his only chance.
He did. Oh my god.
Oh man. Now we'll never get to know if Blair had another ship in his hand.
Well, it won't matter if he has a ship, because Vanity's Fiend locks out special summoning.
Well, oh yeah. Oh, he threw it. Oh no! He actually threw it.
Oh my god.
Crazy.
So he did have a ship because Blair's tagging out right now.
But if he would have tribute summoned Vanity's Fiend, he would have won the game.
He would have won the game, exactly.
Wow!
Oh,
no, I didn't even think of the fact that he couldn't special summon a ship with Vanity's Fiend. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's just insane.
Wow, I would have went nuts too. What a way to win a game if that happened.
That's so unfortunate for Lithium.
Very unfortunate, yes.
Yeah, so Lithium's gonna eat up that Edia with Infinity, and I think he has enough damage here because he could just switch Delta Shuttle to attack and Lady, and that's 42.
I don't even care about damage at this point. It's like that board's just too threatening, and there's nothing that Lithium can make really to get around it. It's pretty much over at this point.
And now he has the Farm Girl. Yeah, this is over. I can't believe.
Oh my god, I
can't
believe. Wow, I didn't even think of the opening. Well, okay, well we were thinking about it, but like I have to wonder what was going through Lithium's head. Like, did he just pretty much give up at that point?
I mean, he might have just had tunnel vision. It happens to the best of us. Like, maybe he was just thinking 6 steps ahead about another line of play, and it just totally happened. And Lithium bricked. Oh my god. Tenacity can't be used because Vanity's Fiend doesn't have 1,000 defense. Wow.
And then
that
he's
is
going to get the mulligan some cards, hopefully get to something else. If he gets to a Farm Girl or something, it's looking pretty grim. Oh, there it is.
This might be over.
Lithium. I'm so sad. He had a chance to win the game.
Oh my god.
We could have saw game 3. Well, I'm saying that preemptively. Lithium, by some stroke of luck, might come back, but I feel like
Wicked Witch. Oh my god, this might be over.
Man, that first game was such a back and forth game though, and it really didn't seem like it would have been. That's crazy.
That's the way Lithium was controlling the board. Okay, so Dark Destroyer comes out, it's popping itself.
Haven't seen that play in a while.
Going into the second Farm Girl, which Farm Girl is going to search, depending on what Blair needs in his hand. Oh, wow, he's getting the Cosmojo, so he doesn't have it. He
doesn't quite have game. That's a lot of damage to put on board, though.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. But the thing is, he can just recur the Dark Destroyer with Cosmotown, and he's just fine. So, Return of the Monarchs.
That's it. That's
the brick. Lithium.
Still building brick walls in 2017.
I mean, now that it has less cards to do it with, I mean, there's just bricks everywhere. Lithium's going to drop Twin Twister to just pop the back row, but what's it going to do him at this point?
Wow. What an unfortunate game. That was something fun to watch, though, I tell you.
Yeah, that was really entertaining, but It looks like your previous champion, Blair Hunter with the Card Guys, is going to take down Lithium and move on to the next round. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next match.